the emphasis on cities is both culturally smart and biblically warranted. And I say that at the risk of neglecting villages. And here's the way I see it. On the side of cities, you know that they are the culture makers, the culture influences, and from them, they're like the spring and then flow out the streams to the world. And so going there to make the greatest impact for the glory of Christ is smart. Also, the peoples are coming to the cities. It's true of my city. The unreached peoples of the world are coming to the cities. So that we're not talking mainly geography when we talk about unreached peoples. We're talking about people, groups who may in fact live 50 yards away in a high-rise and be totally unreached there and in Somalia. So that's another advantage for cities. The reason I'm hesitant is because in the local church, I think God calls people not simply with rationalistic inferences from statistics. That's not the way the Holy Spirit works. That's a piece of what feeds into our souls when we're asking, God, what are you calling me to do? And a piece of that is cities are strategic. There's another piece. I love the village where you grew up, and they have no pastor in their church right now. And there are 300 people there with no shepherd. I care about them. And so God's going to raise up people in the movement, in the church, that are called to go to that village in rural Minnesota in order to preach the gospel over a 20-year period, out of which may come the most effective next global missionary statesman you ever dreamed of. So I don't want us to think artificially here about because cities are strategic, therefore that's your obligation. No. It will be for some, but God calls people much more broadly and subjectively, with many more pieces coming into play than just what happens to be culturally strategic at the time.